Things are going quite good. We're still second in the league behind Liverpool, of course, and guess who we are playing today? Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 11 of the Monday Blues. Since you were last here, as you can see, things haven't been quite as green as they were last time because we had a couple of draws. We drew against Southampton at home. We drew at Arsenal, which is pretty acceptable, I think. And then we also drew in St. Petersburg for the Zenit game in the Champions League group. And I don't mind that at all because I honestly think that this was our hardest game in our whole group phase in the Champions League. Then we redeemed ourselves and we won at home against Nottingham Forest. And then Tottenham kicked us out of the League Cup. I don't mind that at all because I and the board don't care about the League Cup. I rested a lot of players because I wanted them to be fit for the Liverpool game because as you can see we had a pretty tight schedule these days. So now we are going to play the Liverpool away game at Anfield, and then we're going to play the Zenit game at home. If we have a quick look at the league table, Liverpool of course is on top with 28 points, haven't lost a game, drew once and won all the rest. Pretty simple, right? We are in second position, so we're doing quite good. Arsenal and Man United are in close pursuit though, and Man City is still struggling. I mean, they bought a lot of players this summer, but so far hasn't paid off at all. Of course, if we beat Liverpool today, which I doubt, but yeah, it can happen, we get to a 1-point deficit. So that would be a really nice move if that should happen. Let's find out. For the Liverpool game, this is the squad I'm going to send into Anfield. Everton has been, I think, injured for 2 weeks now, and we'll have to miss him for 2 more, so he won't be in it. But that being said, Kepa in goal, Grimaldo, Rudiger, Diaz and James as our back four, Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic in our midfield, Sancho and Pulisic on the wing, and Abraham as our advanced forward. Let's give it a go. Now if we have a look at the Liverpool squad, as you can see, no Mo Salah because he went to Paris Saint-Germain. Dybala is their deepest attacking player, Mané on the left, Thauvin also a new signing on the right. And I think that's it for their new signings. Ward-Prowse on the bench. Okay, let's go to our dressing room. They're expected to prove, let's try that. Some seem motivated. Fair enough with me, let's go. For all honesty, I am not expecting to get anything from this game because their squad is simply, I think it's one of the best squads I've ever seen in any Football Manager game. Purely stats wise, of course, I mean. But so far, oh, there we go, a first highlight. Gomez with the free kick for Liverpool. That's poor defending. Dybala is through. I think Diaz or Rudiger tried to scissor tackle him, which would have been awesome to get the player sent off after 20 minutes. But now a new highlight. Ball falls to Ruben Diaz, all the way back to Kepa, to Rudiger. Grimaldo on the left-hand side gets the ball back to Rudiger. Weird long highlight, I think, or a deep ball is coming up. Okay, Pulisic now with the ball on the right wing. This is what I was afraid with. Oh, Pulisic with a good recovery. Maybe he can cross it? Come on, man, cross it. Bummer. But we are not being overwhelmed, I am under the impression. So, fingers crossed, still good things. Oh, Sadio Mané is injured. I'm sorry for him, but I'm glad for us. But now a corner with Dybala. And then you already know what happens when Van Dijk and the other giants come in. Dybala now again with the ball to Lovren is being chased down, but they're still in possession. Bad marking again, and I think, thank God, Dybala misses it. And we've reached halftime. As you can see, we have a little bit more possession, but shots-wise, we are certainly not on top. Let's keep the same team talk as we already had. Check our fitness levels. Pulisic and Sancho are a little bit tired. Gomez with the throw-in to Dybala with the back heel to Wijnaldum. Gomez with the cross, and maybe now we can counter-attack. Here goes Tammy Abraham. First time I see him in the whole game. Perfect cross to Pulisic. Oh! Damn. But now, corner with Kovacic. Falls to no one, and Liverpool have a chance to counter-attack. Firmino has come on the pitch. Oh God. I think James has got himself sent off. Oh no, yellow card. Whew. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Corner with Kovacic. Swings it in. Back to Rudiger. Kanté maybe with the shot. Oh, he was offside. I saw it. He was offside. Good call by the ref. At least I think. Let's have a look at the replay. Maybe if Pulisic hadn't touched the ball. Yep. Let's have a look for our first substitution. Let's put in Hudson-Odoi for Pulisic, and I think I'm also going to do this just to have a fresh face on the right wing in both positions. Let's pause the game and shout. Should we shout a praise for? Maybe show some passion. Yep, that got some people fired up. Now a corner for James Ward-Prowse, and Firmino heads it over the goal, luckily for us. Our final substitution, if I may, let me see. Kovacic isn't having a very good game, so I'm going to put in Mason Mount in the mezzala position. Can we do a final shout? Show some passion again. But James Ward-Prowse again with the free kick to Virgil, who is all alone. Please don't kick him. Back to Ward-Prowse, gets blocked. Abraham picks up the ball. Mason Mount now maybe with a lot of room for Jadon Sancho, who drives up the field. Can he get a cross in or a penalty? Oh, did he? Ooh, free kick. Free kick. Okay, still a chance. We have 3 minutes left. Mason Mount with the free kick. Anytime now, Mason. Don't keep us hanging like this. There he goes. Oh. Okay, I just hope it stays 0-0. I'm liking this. I'm liking that we drew at Anfield. I mean, we had more possession. Of course, they had a lot of more shots. Our fouls are pretty high, but that's because I set some tweaking to tackle hard and mark closely, because, you know, if you don't do that against Liverpool, y'all know what happens. Don't be too hard. It was a tough year. That's fine with me. Kanté seemed to lose focus. He'll get it back. No problemo. Jorginho impresses once again. Let's play some Champions League. For the Zenit game, I am going to rotate a little bit because A, I want to keep everyone fit and not injured. And B, I want to keep everyone happy concerning their playing time. Since we're having a lot of games in a short amount of time these days, it's simply not possible to always get out my strongest squad, because then they would fall as flies to injuries. So, the squad for today: Kepa on goal, Alonso, Christensen, Tomori and Caesar as a back four, a new midfield trio of Tonali, Bakayoko and Mason Mount as a mezzala, Hudson-Odoi on the left, Pulisic on the right wing, and Isaac instead of Abraham, because Abraham, let me show you, he is not having his best season. we have a look at the bottom here, 11 games played, 1 goal, an average of 6.80. I don't know how to fix him, but we'll see. I'm just gonna give Isaac a shot. Who knows? I put Mariano on the bench as our substitute striker. So let's see what they can do against St. Petersburg. Now, since St. Petersburg, and I noticed this in the last game also, they play with 2 strikers. I am going to put both our central defenders. Should I? On one striker, or I can put Tonali and Tomori, for example, on the strikers. Let's just try this. Let's first do our team talk. Let's do it for the fans. Alrighty. Tactics. Tomori. Mark specific player Driussi. And I'm gonna try it. I'm not gonna do it because he's a playmaker and I want him to focus on the playmaking duties also instead of marking him. Or should we? To hell with it. I'm just gonna try it. Zuba. Let's see what this gives us. Mark specific player and kickoff, please. Here we go. Let's get them to go creative. And Tonali with the corner. Tomori heads against the post, and I think Pulisic scores his 4th goal of the season. Assist by Callum Hudson-Odoi. I think my assistant manager was already telling me that Tonali is playing out of position because he has to guard the striker. Good goal, by the way. Good overload in the box. I love that on corners. So I am going to change it because I was kind of expecting this. I am gonna put Christensen on the other striker. Juba. Is he also on Juba? Maybe they changed their system, so I am going to leave that on none. And we will just see where it takes us. Either way, Chelsea won, Zenit 0 after 20 minutes of play or something like that. New highlight. Marcus Alonso with the ball on the left side. Plays it back to Hudson-Odoi, to Bakayoko, to Mason Mount, back to Mount, and Mount with a beautiful goal from distance. 3rd goal of the season, assist by Christian Pulisic. Chelsea 2, Zenit 0 after 25 minutes of play. Let's have a look. Hudson-Odoi plays it to Bakayoko. Mount with 1-2 with Pulisic and then bangs it in the low corner. Nice goal by our friend Mason Mount. We are doing really well. Free kick now with Mount again. Christensen heads it against the post or crossbar. And the highlight ends. Tonali now with the ball. Tries to reach Hudson-Odoi but couldn't reach it. Christensen picks up the ball at the back. Marcus Alonso back to Christensen. Changes sides to Mount. A lot of room for Pulisic now. Can he get a cross in? He can, and Hudson-Odoi, 3rd goal of the season, assist once again by Christian Pulisic. I am telling you, Pulisic is having one hell of a season. Let's have another look. Mason Mount to Pulisic, who takes his time but then gets a good cross in, and Hudson-Odoi volleys it home. Chelsea 3, Zenit 0 after somewhat of half an hour of play. I didn't even have the time to drop my praise, but here it comes. Everyone's fired up. We are at halftime, and I am going to say, come on, Jody. I am very happy. Keep it up, lads. 55 minutes into the game, new highlight. Marcus Alonso with the throw-in. Throws it to Mason Mount, reaches the ball. Bakayoko, maybe, no, puts it back to Caesar, who is kind of looking for where to go, and then does that. But now Driussi for Zenit Sint-Petersburg with the counterattack. Caesar tried to hammer him down, didn't get there, and then you, of course, get this as a result. 11th goal of the season. That's neat. Let's have another look. So Caesar, because he screwed it up at the front of the pitch, tried to redeem himself, failed, and gave Driussi the open path to the goal. Chelsea 3, Zenit 1. After pretty much an hour of play, I am still going to give them some praise because it's still good. I am also going to look for a first substitution. I think Pulisic really deserves to, but don't I have anyone? Okay, then I will do this and move Mason Mount to the left wing, Hudson-Odoi to the right wing, Loftus-Cheek as our Mezzala. Let's go. 70 minutes into the game. 75 minutes. Let's have a look for our second substitution. Mason Mount is slowly starting to pass out. I am going to do this because Isaac, our Swedish friend, can also play on the left wing as an inside forward, which is neato. 10 minutes left in the game. Final substitution, although it won't matter that much, I think. Is someone lacking in match fitness? No. So I will just go with... Let's give Kante a shot at our deep-lying playmaker rule. Game is almost over, and I think... Oh, one more highlight maybe. Caesar with the throw-in to Mariano. Back to Caesar. Kante in his deep-lying playmaker role to Loftus-Cheek, back to Kante probably, there he goes. Good switch of sides to Isaac. A lot of room for Marcus Alonso, who probably will get a cross in. I certainly hope so. Or get tackled, but I think it was... Oh, we're going to the little television. That's how we do it in the Champions League, y'all. But I think it was outside the box, to be honest. So I'm not sure. Let's have a look at what he said. Like I said, outside the box. Free kick for Chelsea, but time is up, so there we go. Wow. Why did he bother to go to the television? Either way, Chelsea 3, Zenit 1. Me like. Match stats 15-3 in shots. Possession 2/3 Chelsea ball. I like what I see. Boys and girls, tell the boys they did well and their efforts were excellent. Don't mind if I do, Jody. Here we go. Let's see if there is someone. Chelsea to receive almost 3 million. Nice. Pulisic, of course, player of the match. Let's just have a quick glance at his updated stats. Maybe look at the bottom here. 14 appearances if you count the substitutions, 4 goals, 4 assists, 4 man of match awards, an average of 7.29. Good enough for me. Since those were the 2 games for today, let's have a look at our schedule. We will probably be back. We are now at the beginning of November, so I would say somewhere halfway of December. And let's just do the last Champions League game. By this point, it will probably be clear who is through to the next round. It will be us. And I will do the Burnley game, or maybe even the Tottenham game. We'll see how we do it. Somewhere here, we'll be back next episode. So guys, that was it for this episode. If you liked it, please leave me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Use the social media links in the description. And I will see you very soon.